Alright, welcome back everyone. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to R&R Canoe Adventures. I hope everyone is having a good night or evening or day out there, whatever may be going on when you watch this video. That is, if you watch it, and hopefully you do. But it is dinner time here on the edge of Appalachia for day 22. And I did get in the dry bag, as I talked about earlier, and I found a serving of the Cheeseburger Mac. We'll just put it up here for you real quick. Cheeseburger Mac, made in what, August of last year. And it worked out perfect too, because this is one of the bags that the seal is broken on, so it does need to be consumed. But that's what we're having for dinner tonight. So let's get things going, y'all. Let's get things going. 'Cause I'm starving. I do hope y'all enjoyed last weekend's episode, Fishing with Island Rob. We unfortunately did not catch anything that episode, but I did enjoy bringing y'all along for a little bit of fishing. And I hope you all enjoyed, the fishing as well. All right. I heard something fall. It was a log, guys, behind my chair. All right. Let's slice open the Cheeseburger Mac, guys. Make this thing. Boom. Bust out the TBS Boar bushcraft knife there. It's a good knife. I did a review on it sometime during this adventure. So if you need a knife, I'm telling you, top quality. Top quality stuff. All right. Cheeseburger Mac is sliced open. Ooh, man, it looks good too. Let's see if y'all can see that. Look at that, guys. And I'll bring it up, and after I pour it into the pot, I'll bring it up and show it to y'all again. I am going to have a crunch though. I just have to. I'm starving around here. Wow. That is so good, just like this. I'm telling you guys. All right, let's dump it in the pot. All right, now we'll show it to y'all again. I'm gonna tilt you. That way you can see in the pot real good. Let's give it a try. Look at that, y'all. Look at the Cheeseburger Mac. It is going to be killer. All right. Let's get some water in the pot, y'all. Sound like a good idea? Sounds like a right fine idea to me. And of course, I will show y'all the Cheeseburger Mac once it's done rehydrating. It's going to be killer, guys. I'm telling you. It looks like that should be just about perfect, I hope. Maybe a tad more. There we go. Don't want to underdo it, but at the same time, you want to try to not overdo it as well. Nothing on my spoon there. Give him a stir. All right, let's fire it up, guys. Fire it up and crank it up. I'm having dinner about an hour earlier than I normally do because the nightfall is coming sooner than it was at the beginning of this adventure. And I don't plan on hanging around outside. Once it starts getting dark, this old boy's getting in the shelter. I'm going down to 37 tonight. At least, that's what it's supposed to be going down to. The last time I had service, when I checked the weather, and you can still check it here at camp, but it's only going to show what it was supposed to be the last time you had service. So, that's what it said, Already got steam going on. Starting to have water movement already. We'll bring him up to that full roiling boil. Indeed, indeed. What y'all having for dinner tonight? You know? Kind of tasty like delights are you like indulging in, you know? Shoot me a comment, let me know. I'd like to hear, you know, what's a-happening. All right, the Cheeseburger Mac is up to a full boil. We're going to shut him off. And we're going to put the lid on, guys. Now we will just let this sit here and rehydrate a little bit. Get all nice and super tasty. Man, it's going to be good. I'm telling you, it is. And I'm going to try tomorrow night. I don't know whether it happened or not. But tomorrow night, I want to make a Spam Sammy. And I want to use 0 cheese on it. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to test it out and see how delicious it still is without cheese. Because I may not have cheese anymore. I talked about this before, but I think this is the last adventure where you will see Island Rob have sliced cheese and an ice chest. I just don't think it's going to happen anymore. Unnecessary. It's unnecessary as far as I know. You know, I think that a Spam Sammy or a Fish Sammy will be just fine without cheese, you know. And then also I've talked about, I know they have powdered cheese. I just don't know what you have to make it into cheese. I don't know whether it just takes water or whether you're supposed to have milk and butter and all that. If I can do it with just water, mix it up, I'll give that a try, you know. No more ice. Total waste. Waste of time, turns it into a chore. You have to, you know, you have to see to it that ice is put back in the chest. And when you're out in the middle of nowhere, like right here, then it becomes a whole thing all on itself, you know. Yeah, but anyhow, back to the point. We're going to test out that Spam sandwich and see how it is. I imagine it will be just as good without the cheese. Yep, I would think so anyways, guys. Who knows? Yep, after dinner, I'm going to get in the shelter, charge some stuff up. I've got the solar Jenny in there. I did not even bother carrying it up to the panel today. You know, there in the clearing in the trees where I can gather some sun, because according to what it says, it's still full. So there's no point. I mean, I myself don't believe that it's still full. Maybe 60% or 80% or something like that. Should be good enough for tonight. And then tomorrow we'll charge it. Nighttime's coming, y'all. Sure is. Let's give this a stir. Can't hurt nothing to stir it, right? Yeah, it's looking pretty good, guys. It really is. And I am excited. I'm like starving and stuff. All right, we're going to give it a few more minutes, and then we're going to eat it. And it's going to be right tasty. You know what, I'm pretty tired. All that fishing and stuff today. I mean, in reality, it was only a couple of hours worth. But standing on the rocks and casting all around and all that gets to me after a while. Used to be I could do that all day long, stand around and fish and all that. And I still can, but it definitely catches up to me. I know it at the end of the day, you know. Let's go ahead and take this off of the burner. Now it will be ready. The burner sometimes feels a little loose, but I check it and it's not. I don't understand. It's all right though. We'll put away the knife. Still can't believe day 22, y'all. Yep. I did this earlier. Let's see. Yep, 7 days left after today. And season 3 Redux will be over with. All right, we're going to give this a taste, guys. We have to try it out. I'm hungry. A little more water than I needed for sure. But it's better to have a little too much water than not enough. Then you burn your stuff and burn your jet boil pot and everything. Let's give it a taste. Wow, that looks good, guys. I'll bring it up and show it to you here in just a minute. Let's try not to burn my mouth. I see peppers in here, mushrooms, tomatoes, you name it. I know for a fact it's a lot of good garlic in here. Hopefully I don't talk too much for y'all. But if I do, my apologies in advance. I can't help it. You guys are the only ones I had to talk to out here. There's not a soul around. All right, here we go. Let's hope it don't burn my mouth. Wow. There, go on, guys. This cheeseburger mac is flat out killer, y'all. Off the freaking chain. Flavor town for sure, as Guy Fieri would say. I'm going to show y'all to a bite, all right? Let's get a bite out here. Look at that, y'all. Look at that. Say, God, it is killer too. Wow, is it good, guys. I'm telling you. Something else. This year has totally amazed me on how tasty these camp meals are. They're just flat out killer. Yeah, I'm gonna have a couple more bites and I guess I'll let y'all go. I wonder if y'all can hear that road equipment, a beeping sound, like a backup warning. You go way down the road that I use to get in here, to come through the woods. There's a washed out spot on the road. They might be down there working on that, fixing it. It'd be nice. Wow. There, gone. I'm highly impressed. Now remember how I made this? All the ingredients that goes in it and everything. I will make more. Guaranteed. All right, last bite, guys. Oh, here, I got to show you one more bite. I can't hardly stand it. Look at this. Can y'all see the peppers and that big mushroom sticking up on the top there and all the good noodles and everything and the tomatoes over here on the side? Wow. As y'all can probably tell, I get a little bit excited about my food on an adventure, especially when it's this good. Go on. You know, I say a bunch, but wow. delicious. Stuff is so good to make your tongue slap your brains clean out of your head. And that is legit. All right, I guess I'm gonna let y'all go. I do hope you've enjoyed this episode. Dinner here on the edge of Appalachia, night number 22. It's in the books. I'm gonna sit here and finish my dinner. Y'all be sure you tune in for next weekend's episode. It's gonna be the red light video for this day, day 22 here on the edge. And until next weekend, y'all, bye for now.